Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy.
Hey guys, this is my first video game review. It's going to be Borderlands 2. Probably one of the best shooters of all time. It mixes humor and seriousness really well. After I do this review, it's the best parts of... Alright. It's the best, like, bits of, like, Call of Duty and like, Dave Chappelle. So one of the first parts that's most important is the gameplay, and the gameplay, it's like your typical Call of Duty game, but there's leveling up, kind of like the, what's that one game, the Final Fantasy series, but it's not really nearly as stupid as those games. And the other important part is the story. The story is actually like one of those hilarious stories I've ever heard. Probably the shining example is Claptrap. And with Claptrap, pretty much everything that he says is comedy gold. Everything, like, from the wall sphincters to probably just about everything else. And also, Handsome Jack's probably one of the best villains in, like, any video game. He's very intimidating and also really good. Also, the character Lilith is, like, really hot. Speaking of really hot, let's have a sexy segment. Alright, so my next point is going to be the graphics. It's not nearly as, like, graphical as Call of Duty, but I don't think anyone should try and surpass Call of Duty in the graphics department because they're the obvious kings. They pretty much invented graphics. So if they try not to make the most graphical game, they at least could make it look pretty, which they really did. Everything about it was, like, really pretty, kind of like a elementary school coloring book. And honestly, don't think that anybody should try and be... I'm doing a review. It's alright. Alright. And I think places like, you know, Battlefield, they try to, you know, do the graphics department better than Call of Duty, but they've kind of failed because it doesn't look nearly as good as Call of Duty. So I'm talking more about the gameplay, the guns. They work really well. If you've however, if you've been playing a lot of Call of Duty, which, you know, it's pretty obvious why you'd be playing a lot of Call of Duty. If you play that a lot, it might shock you to find out that the shotguns are actually, like, not as good as it might be. Some of them don't even do a lot of shots. Some of them are just like one big ball of, like, slime or something. It's just, I don't know. They just decided that some shotguns should suck, which is like the opposite of what they should do. But other than that, I think that the gunplay is really fun. And there's some guns that become more accurate the more you shoot it, which is pretty good because I love, you know, assisted aiming because it really helps me getting, you know, those cool frag kills. And so all in all, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Not a 5 out of 5 because the fact that they didn't put enough Claptrap in it, they instead decided to bog down the entire story by putting characters that had no jokes in their dialogue. There were some characters that really didn't want to make a joke, and I feel like there was a lot of missed potential. So all in all, more Claptrap, and I would give it a 5 out of 5. Maybe some DLC. I think that some DLC that adds more Claptrap would be good, or even a sequel where you would, you know, play as Claptrap, which I think there is. If that's one of the games, then I'd probably give it a 5 out of 5, because then you get Claptrap all the time. So yeah, 4 out of 5, whatever game that has Claptrap as a playable character, 5 out of 5.